What's up, party people? Welcome back to the best station in the world. This is PPP TV, and this is Urban Gang, manze. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Eugine Micah.
And of course, kama kawaida, Lucy Ogunde in a brand new outfit. As you can see, of course, mosheneni zile za udaku, lazima ukuwe notified. Messages ingia, but sisi ndo hapa tunakuletea hizi message zote. Always, Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 7:30 p.m. na pia 2 p.m. Hiyo ni from Monday to Friday. Twende kwanza kwa highlight.
Yes,
Umeamua lazima mpangiane maisha, iko msee ako na ball, hana lazima uwe msee akuwe nayo ama asikuwe nayo, hivyo ndo mnadai. Hadi Daddy Owen mwenyewe anasema na regret. Ye tu kuna Chris baby mnamuingilia kwa sababu yeye amepata yake sahi. Watoto ukuja na sani yake kwa show na kuambia everything kuhusu wase wawili. Tulieni.
Ladies and gentlemen, in today's show nimekupangia something amazing. I'm telling you that apart from the guest mwe tunaleta leo, ladies and gentlemen, tunaenda kuongea na somebody beautiful kwa hii show, man. Unajua nini? There's also another story tutakuwa tunagusia. Story ya one activist from Kenya. This activist ameamua to go for something bigger and much better. Lucy,
yep.
Uko ready?
Niko ready.
Manze, ladies and gentlemen, usiende mahali because kila kitu kiko hapa. Ladies and gentlemen, and this is our news. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, manze. Before we even start talking about our beautiful urban gang, ladies and gentlemen, unajua nini? We're introducing a new style, manze. Style itakubamba is only for the gang. Urban gang, manze. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Urban Gang. Tutakuwa nakwambia where to get it in a few. Usiende mahali, si ndio? Wacha tuanze the first story. Tuanze na the first story.
The first story.
Yeah, man. Daddy Owen, one of the biggest gospel musicians in Kenya, manze. Huyu ni msee mwenye back in the days up to present day, manze, amekuwa akirelease bangers upon bangers when it comes to matters gospel. Na hii ndio ngoma shawai release. Check it out.
Yote ni vanity. Vanity. Bila Yesu ni vanity.
Vanity. Huyu msee amereveal kwamba his biggest regret is not starting a family in his 20s.
One of my biggest regrets,
yes,
is I wish I had my kids in my early 20s.
In your early 20s?
I wish.
Alikwambia hiyo?
Bro, sinakwambia alikuwa nikalisha chini na wewe ni mzee wewe ni mtu umetosha sasa.
Yes.
But wewe sasa unafikiria bro, me I'm still children. Bado mimi ni mtu mdogo, bro.
Tese kidogo.
Wewe watu wengine wanasema I'm still children.
I'm still children bwana.
So mimi niko zile za bro, at 20 mimi najua nini?
Nakimbilia nini?
Najua nini? Nakimbilia nini?
Imagine Lucy.
Sasa ndo na regret. As a man. Man, we are regret. Lakini wanawake naye ni tofauti.
Yeah.
Labda sasa ndo anaona like ako tu like ameshikana, hiyo time ndo alikuwa na hiyo chance.
You know, personally I feel like sasa yeye anatembea mahali and he's like, okay.
Same so mtoi wake angekuwa Gen Z. Mtoi wake angekuwa
kama mimi, manze. Because me, my father used to listen to Daddy Owen. They were the same age back in the days when they had me. Manze, alisema kwamba he owned, when he was that age, he owned a 7-bedroom house. Alikuwa na cars, but ali spent his youth partying instead of settling down. Gospel musician ulikuwa na party aje?
Ku party ni tofauti.
Hey.
See, not only drinking alcohol ndio utaita party. Pia unaweza kaa kwa nyumba wewe na chupa zako hapo hivyo za Fanta, Coca-Cola. And yet kuna mse huku hivi nje at 20s anapata mtoi, mnaanza kumkashifu.
Who's that by the way? I know.
Chris Baby.
Hey, Chris Baby ni this dancer manze, kama umjui. Well, wasa wamejam sana.
Kabisa.
Na
sielewi like inawahusu na nini.
But I feel like everybody should be allowed to have priorities zake.
Yeah. Okay, when ni public figure, yes. But huku hivi nje, msi ako na life yake. Like, it's so sad. Like, dem anakuja, anaambia another lady. Like, kwani haujui story na sijui P2, haujui story na sijui kufanya vitu zingine chini ya maji, ungefanya 1 2 3 then utulie. Like, nilikuchukulia like when msembigi sana, you are supposed to be our next Prissy Ojo. My friend. Nani alipatia that audacity ya kunipanga?
Skiza, reason ya maselebu fanya hii big weddings is only one, ni showbiz. Show business, ita elevate image yake, umse atajulikana kila mahali. That is the reason. It's not about love, it's not about nini, ni kuelevate image yake. Unaona? Yeye kila kitu kwake ni business. Unaona?
Yeah.
So your pregnancy ya Chris Baby si mse wa clout.
Yeah.
Si mse wa kuwa kila saa me and my
vitu zingine fanyeni mkidai. Mi ukisha nini kama ukinipa advice kama hiyo, nasema tu asanti. Block.
Manze, hata wewe by now nitakana uko umetuonyesha mtu wako ni nani.
Kijana wenyu anadhulumiana, mmenyamaza. Ni mnataka nani wasaidie?
Hiyo iko ya Mount Kenya pekee.
Wewe yendo uze uji ndio unapata basi. Yendo uze uji utakupe bwana.
Now, Boniface Mwangi. Ati Mwangi. Okay, sawa. Boniface Mwangi. Huyu ni activist mkubwa sana manze.
So tomorrow we don't need anybody's permission to go protest.
And we are not notifying anyone.
We are not going to notify anyone. The court have said you just tell them you are going, you come and provide us protection.
In 2007 manze, kulikuwa na clashes mob ilifanyika Kenya. Na hiyo time wase wengi sana walidedi. Over 1000 people walidedi kwa sababu ya nini? Tribalism peke yake. Naona? History ya tribalism sijui na identify na tribe ndio ilikuwa hiyo time. Na hiyo ndio kitu ilikuwa inatumiwa na politicians kuperpetrate wase wakauana wengi. But one of the people who alikuwa anachukua hizo pictures alikuwa anaitwa Boniface Mwangi. You know, wakati aliona hivyo ndio akaventure into activism. Activism. Yeah. For a very long time amekuwa akienda kwa wase, aki-advocate for rights za wase for a very long time. Na mambo imekuwa poa, unaona? Right now amekuja on Katiba Day, that ilikuwa on the 27th of August.
Yeah.
Alisimama mbele ya podium akadeclare kwamba he's running for presidency in 2027 manze. Check out this video.
That I'm going to be running for the president of the Republic of Kenya. Thank you. Thank you.
Tunaonyesha kitu moja Lucy, that sisi mayouth tunaweza manzi. Unaona?
Ndio tunaweza.
Yeah.
Stand alone, unaweza na support ya nini? Ya citizens, wananchi.
Yeah, man. Why are you saying that?
Because you can't sit down and wake up and say,
no, you can't. You definitely can't. Peter Salasya sat down and thought about it. Akasema ata run for presidency. Nani mwingine? Okiya Omtata ali sit down akasema ata run for presidency.
Me Okiya Omtata aki stand for presidency, it's okay. But kuna watu wenye wakisimama, unaona hapana, bado hayuko serious, like bado time hapana.
Boniface Mwangi is ready. Every Kenyan is ready. Eugine Micah akitaka ku run for presidency leo, aenda submit nini yake, application na 1 million yake. Na run. Ladies and gentlemen, Monday to Friday at 2 p.m. Urban News.
Yeah. And also Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 7:30 p.m.
Manze, ladies and gentlemen, mantra ni moja. Nataka tukimbie hivi kwa guest, tubonge na guest and then we come back, ndio?
Yeah.
Wacha twende hivi. Tunakam. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Shoutouts. Unajua nini? Luku ni moto manze. Angalia Luku, angalia.
Cheki.
Urban gang manze.
Cheki bro, cheki.
In a few days time. In a few days time tutakuwa nakwambia utapata yako manze. But right now tuko na yetu. Do you want it?
Do you want
inbox tuambie manze. Tukutumie link, si ndio?
Wacha kwanza waitamani.
Tutuma link wewe. Watu lazima
labda wadai.
Shout out to the one and only Dikole Collins. Anasema shout out. Anasema shout out to you guys. I'm one of your fans and naonanga kila siku by the way. Show iko lit sana bana. And I promise you siku moja pia mimi mtaniita kama special guest. Because I will be an R&B and bongo flavor artist. Anasema and shout out to you from St. Paul Amani Boys High School. Shout out to you Nicole manze. And then kuna Wilson Kote anasema I'm Wilson from Kakamega. Gotea Lucy mwambie ye huwa crush mbaya. Na reply DM. Wacha nisomee message mbaya. Veronica Lumati anasema hi Eugene and Lucy. I'm Veronica Lumati from Bungoma. From Bungoma show na enjoy sana. Acha my family ikaendani pamoja na Sis Flavian. Shout out to you Plucky GKE. Anasema hello ni Plucky G watching live from Kasa. I'm your newest fan hoping to be welcomed. Shout out to you Lucy.
Welcome, very welcome. Mimi niko na Kipoet YLL. Adel kwa ameniambia okay, ni sawa. Niko na Enoch Enoch B amesema hello watching you live from Kericho. Salimia Eugine Micah.
God damn it.
Umepata salamu.
Brand moja Urban gang.
Yes, then niko na Lionel Man, niko na Lamtron KE, then Kisonga niende na Lin Caprici, Manubet, Allen Brown, Melvin Okumu, Ian Bwire, Brian Kasuku, Lauren Lukasa, Vicky D Sniper, Amos Kip, Dan Bella, Stanlash Nikita, Nichesa KE, Bryce Trineta, wewe acha mchezo, Mudi Mtegwa, Bruce Driller na Teddy Joke.
Manze, Luku ni moto kama kawaida. Luku ni Urban Gang. Adi Batman. Yezaski big up Langata Boys ni Mr. Stoner 4 West representing Gotea Crashi hapo kando mwambie nampenda sana. Alex Naibey anasema hi Eugene show iko on fire. Get your match bana. Nunua kitu Urban Gang. And then kuna Royal BMT anasema yo is BMT na nawa watch is Funa. Anasema hello Micah niko Ronga na nategea show is on fire. And then Moses Kabete Marada mkuu uni big up kwa show ya leo. And then kuna Mnadi Boy, Esther Mwikali, Bruce Driller, Mash TK anasema hi Eugene na Mash TK following in from Egerton University. Show iko poa energy yenu na bamba gang.
Wacha niende na Chabi Babi amesema hi ni Babi shout out kwenyu na wapenda sana. Tunakupenda sana. Gotea Eugene na Umsho amerankiwa sana. Babi wewe ni sawa shout out kwako. Then kuna Black GE. Kei amesema hi Lucy hiyo outfit yako imenibamba sana. Zenyu huwa unatuharibu nazo. Si utupe update. Ndio hiyo first update bro. Ndio hiyo first one imekuja. Then kuna mwingine Albert Mokao amesema Lucy show iko lit. Shout out to Mika. Then wacha nimalizie na Kaliwid LL.
Okay, sawa. Kuna Baroda anasema I'm Aura from Huruma. Shout out to you. Anasema nitakusalimia nani Rich Spice kutoka Casanova. God damn it. Shout out to you. And Lavra E anasema hi you Joe. I'm Lynn from Kisumu show iko lit sana. Wacha nipite nao manze hizi messages ni mob. Anaitwa Lea Ndungu anasema hey my new account utasoma on tele manze kwa next show by until November 21. Shout out to you. And then kuna Kin Mogi Zuzu. And then kuna Sinful anasema hello is Vani Tracy, I'm enjoying the show, love you guys. And then kuna mmoja anasema I'm Terry from Nakuru Girls, shout out to you man, shout out to you Chavez. And then Harry Matt anasema bana ma high schooler tunarudi shule nitamiss Lucy. Along Lilo show iko top. Kabarieng ni Eli7 tuned in from Limuru, and then Jaden ndio wa mwisho kabisa, Jaden Ngwashi ni Jaden kutoka Nyamira. Shout out to you.
Wacha nimalizia haraka. Mustafa amesema ni Mustafa wagote sana, ni wagotea Sylvia Khalid, Isha Asmani, Kinmogi, Melo, Regina Karaoke, Zuzu, Difri na Abdulakir.
Manze, shout out to you Abdulakir and everybody. Unajua nini ladies and gentlemen? Tunawaletea brand new thing. Lucy, something tells me that tutaka tufanye hizi vitu zikuwe affordable. Watu wengi wakiuza t-shirt, mtu anaika 2000, 3000, tuache mchezo.
T-shirt 3000. My friend, hapa hivi atulete zile stories za bottom up. Affordable. My friend, trust you me. Trust us. Trust you me. Kwanza mimi.
Wacha nikwambie, Lucy. Hizi t-shirt zitapewa watu wenye wako kwa urban news peke yake. The only people wenye watapata hii match ni wase wa urban news gang. Hao ndio wanalawiwa kununua. Kama unatutumia message and you're not a fan, buda, we don't want that.
Tunatulia kwanza.
Ini ya gang peke yake.
Hakuna kufreeze. Hivyo ndio tunasonga na nyinyi sasa.
Yeah man. Ladies and gentlemen, wacha twende hivi. Tunakam. Welcome back ladies and gentlemen. Kama ilivyo ada, wacha nitumie that Swahili word manze. Unajua nini, every single Friday we will always be bringing you a new guest manze. And that is the case for today manze. Hatuja change anything. Today tunakuletea an award-winning filmmaker manze. Mark your word kwanza. Number 2, this guy is one of the best influencers that Kenya has ever had, man. Umse tumekuwa tukibonga naye in a few minutes ago. Akaniambia, you know what, some brands zimekuja kwake. Noma sana. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the one only, Bobby. What's up, my G?
How are you?
Kufidi?
Salam.
Are you okay with Bobby ama tuongeze the full name?
No, I'm okay with Bobby. I'm okay with Bobby. Yeah.
Unaweza describe it?
So when umesema, my name is Bobby Jr. I am a filmmaker. But I started my journey with YouTube. I was a YouTuber. The channel East Meets West. I was the founder of East Meets West. Then after YouTube, that's when nikaenda kufanya sasa visual content creation, mostly on Instagram, which also involves influencing. And then hopefully now the end goal ni sasa film, and then one day to win an Oscar. Yeah.
Okay, man. You're an award-winning filmmaker, man.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So I started my journey with film. I did multimedia journalism in Riara University. And at first I never knew that's what I wanted to do. But ikakuwa ni kitu enye, when the more I was in school, the more I was drawn to film. Plus I used to watch a lot of movies. Alafu nikiwa form 2 nilikuwa nafanya kazi kwa movie shop. Na kazi yangu ilikuwa kuchocha watu. Hizo time hakukuwa na trailer YouTube. Hizo time zote hakukuwa na Netflix. Unajua?
For sure.
Ni Gen Z, sasa unajua Netflix. Hiyo time movie.
Sasa hapo umekubali.
Movies zilikuwa na poster, alafu zilikuwa zinachomwa kwa CD. Unajua umepata uko sure. So movies zilikuwa zinachomwa kwa CD. So mimi ndo nilikuwa jamaa kando ya mse wa movie shop na kuchocha. Na kuambia ukikuja ulize hii movie inagaje, na mse ana trailer. Bobby sasa ndo trailer. Movie ni noma, hii chukua hii. So that's the first job I ever had. And by the time 2017 happened, I entered my first competition. It was the East African Student Film Festival that happened in Daystar. And I won 8 awards that night.
Only one night?
Yeah, I won 8 awards that night. And then 2018, God blessed me, I won a Kalasha. I also came in 4th in Africa in Natalie Lorenzo Award. And then I continued to win other awards. There was a Canon Award. There was a competition by the Embassy of Israel. I think that's the last award I won.
You forget the Lorenzo.
Yeah, Natalie Lorenzo was 4th in Africa. But this other one, I came in, the last award I won was called Smash. It was by the Embassy of Israel in collaboration with Safaricom. And yeah, I came in first. So I think in total I have between 11 to, between 10 to 12 awards in that span. And then now I took a break from film and then now got into content creation, visual content creation. Yeah.
So your YouTube journey, how did you get started?
My YouTube journey started weirdly and differently because in the period I started YouTube in 2017, at the time I couldn't afford fees, university fees. So I was at home, idle, bored, and I was like, since I had shot for other YouTubers, the likes of Shaq the Younging, Jem Williamsey, so I was the one I was behind the scenes directing and shooting for them. That's when I was like, I could actually do this stuff my own self. So then by the grace of God, he gave me the name East Meets West. And I was like, I wouldn't want to do it alone. I'd really want to do it with a bunch of friends. And because having different personalities makes it more fun. And that's how East Meets West was born. So I went to school, I remember I asked a bunch of girls first, who would you like to see on a podcast? Wakataja their favorites. And then I went and I approached them. So we weren't friends. Nikawa assemble. Welcome. And then now we came together, but we weren't friends. We had different squads and whatnot. And yeah, and I feel like I saw that. And nowadays I'm so shocked because from East Meets West, I've seen the birth of podcast. Yeah. Because what we used to do was just podcast. The difference is we never had mics in front of us.
Kuna venye hiyo stuff ili impact maisha yako at that time?
Yes, a lot. Unajua hiyo ndo ilikuwa my step ndani ya industry. I feel like hiyo ndo ili introduce the world to me. Like not the world per se, but ili introduce Kenya to me. Unajua most people till this day, like they know me from YouTube. So it allowed me to see the industry for what it is. And I really learned a lot, made a lot of friends, met a lot of people, got a lot of opportunity. Because now in this next journey I'm in, which is visual content creation, I work with brands. So I'm an influencer for brands, as you may call it. So since nilianza na YouTube, it was easy to transition into that, and that's what literally pays my bills.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about your filmmaking journey. Ilikuwa umeshaanza before or before? Okay, umesema ulianza before YouTube. Ulianza in school ama ulikuwa ushaanza tu hiyo time yenye ulianza kuuza hizo CDs and stuff?
No, funny enough, ilianza kitambo. So a backstory is my dad used to play for the national team of Kenya. Alikuwa anacheza Harambee Stars. So I think growing up I always had pressure to feel.
Sasa ingekuwa napata 5 meters.
Mbaya tungekuwa tumeumoka. Sasa hata si amgekuwa mnaniona hapa sasa. Sasa zinge Bobby come interview. Kwetu tuna pesa. Kwetu tuna do. Bobby come. I don't do interviews. Ngoja mbona bounce hata bounce angesimama hapa nyuma penye mmeka hii maua. But yeah, so I think growing up, I always had big shoes to fill because of my dad. But one thing I really loved about my dad is the fact that nikiwa myang, alikuwa ananipeleka cinema as early as when I was 4 or 5, because I'm the only boy in our place. So ile kubond mi na yeye, he used to. And why I remember yo, it's such a weird story. Mbona nakumbukanga? Mtu akiniuliza, "Hey, 4 5 mbona unakumbuka?" Because one time we went to watch the cinema with him. And since my dad also used to play abroad, alikuwa anacheza in Saudi Oman. Yeah. So when he used to come back on Sundays tugeenda tuende 20th century, ilikuwa inaitwa hivyo. Tukae to watch movie, then tuende Sanford tukule chipo ndani ya gari, then turudi home, just father son bonding. And I remember one time we were in the washrooms, akaniangalia akaniambia, "Haya, haujakatwa?" And the next day, that's why nakwambia, I remember it vividly.
Father.
The next day, hata si ati tulikuwa naona movie Sunday, Monday natembea na leso kwa nyumba. That's why I never forget those memories because I remember that's what happened. And the next day nakani bribe na back then kulikuwa na Wimpy. Akani bribe na baga ya Wimpy. Akaniambia ukikosa kulia ndakubaia baga. Sawa. Mimi na hiyo time baga. Oh. Say less man, nilikaza. So that was my early. My dad used to, and my dad really loves movies. So I think I took it from him. But I never knew that's where I landed up until university. So university ndo nikaanza feel that strong desire of wanting to do films because I've watched I think thousands. I've watched movies in the thousands. Like mimi on a bad day utanipata kwa cinema. If I'm sad niko kwa cinema. If I'm I'm on a cinema. Hata bibi yangu akayakiona hii video juu naweza mpropose ya kwa cinema, akaitu rada ajui. Anaweza stuka lakini anasema Nairobi. Inshallah Mungu akinibariki.
Let me tell you.
Mungu akinibariki.
Now that umekaa hivi chini ukaniambia nyinyi ni majenzi. Wacha nijirudishe mimi nikuwe jenzi. How did you guys used to do your marketing and stuff?
We imagine man back then unajua hata hiyo time hakuwa na TikTok. I think YouTube was harder then than it is now because now mko na TikTok, so unaweza chukua tu clip uweke TikTok and then boom umehit, kila mtu anaenda kuwatch. Back then kuconvince mtu subscribe to your channel, people used to think tumetoka mbali. 2017 unaambia mtu subscribe to my channel, anafikiria atakatwa pesa.
We have always known you as a filmmaker. Actually tunajidescribe as a filmmaker for a very long time. But lately tumekuwa tukiona una venture into content creation sana. So sasa hivi unaniambia visual content creation. Visual artist.
Visual artist tu ni term, ni content. Kuna two types of, there's a content creator and anyone can be a content creator.
Yeah, for sure.
A content creator hata ukishika tu simu na urecord video na upost, you're naturally a content creator. Yeah. But a visual artist is, they take pride in their work. A visual artist anaangalia set design, anaangalia audio design, anaangalia venye lighting inakaa. Every aspect makes sense. To be honest, enye do iko kwa content creation ndo ilinitoa kwa blog. Unajua, content creation allowed me even to get my car. So brands are willing to pay you to create content because nowadays watu watch TV as before.
Yeah.
So now they notice everyone is on their phone and doing, so they need people to create ads for them so that their audiences can watch. And once I noticed that, I was like, so I can have a production team and we can do a small scale ad and we can get paid for it. So I started doing it and slowly by slowly, I think it's been 3 years now. Today I was reflecting and just manze mpendanga kuambia Mungu shukrani, because today I looked at it and this month alone I've been approached by 15 brands.
Damn, bro.
I think this month I'll go down in history as the most sorted out for content creator in Kenya. Hii August tu tukaambiwa, tukasema kila mtu weka brand zako. Bobby weka brand. Sidhani kuna mtu amepiga mob, ameitiwa kazi than more brands than me. People have told me, let's pretend we are dating so that to increase numbers. Na mi si doing hivyo, lakini siwezi amemsay si doing hivyo, nasimanga tu niko na dem wapi, dem yangu atajam. But I don't want to do clout, unaget, because then clout ni itakupea a high for a short time and then fans na subscribers wako waende because unategemea clout ku grow. So I think just focus on the work. Let kazi yako speak for you. Unaona, let kazi yako speak for you and trust God and trust the process. The best way to be a visual artist, ile route kila mtu anaenda hivi. Acha you want to make it easy for you, but don't go the easy route. I've worked with Gordon's for 3 years and it's one of my favorite brands to work with because your longevity and work now. And it's always about thinking with me. Hata ukiangalia my Gordon's videos, it's always about thinking outside the box. For me, I tell people, I don't want to be popular. I want to be legendary. So there's a difference. Nataka mse akikaa seme the same way people meet me and wanasema Bobby, you wewe ndo ulikuwa, nyinyi ndo mlikuwa godfathers wa podcast. Because kama enye Smith Wester ingekuwa, a lot of people wouldn't have started podcast. A lot of people wouldn't have seen it's possible. We made it possible for so many people. We showed people, as in sindo tulikuwa wa kwanza. And nishaacha legacy yangu kwa YouTube. I don't feel like I have anything to prove. We had Nasty C. If you're talking about interviews, we had the biggest rapper in Africa, on our YouTube channel. Unaget? So me hakuna kitu mtu anaweza niambia ati I've left my mark on YouTube. Now I'm on visual, I'm on content creation, and to leave my mark there and finally head into film, which one day my goal is to win an Oscar. My mind has always been there. Unajua hata ukaangalia simu yangu sahi, what's my screensaver?
An Oscar, bro.
Yeah, and it's been like that since sijaiweka uso yangu ama ati uso ya dem ama sijui nani yangu, that's always been me. Unaona? Yeah.
So my final question will be, life is all about and life is not all about.
Ni deep. Man, sasa ndio life is all about trusting God. Life is all about putting your trust in God and fulfilling the purpose God has for you. Life is not all about money. Yeah, life is not all about money. Create memories. Cherish what's around you. Don't make money your master. Money is meant to be your servant. It's supposed to serve you, not to be your master. So life is all about trusting God, fulfilling God's purpose, and nini. Najua manze imetaja Mungu, mwambie hatu mimi ni bad boy for Christ. Mimi utapata nikiongea hivi manze msawe shika injili lakini utanipata kavali, utanipata huko nje nikijibamba, because mimi nilikam tu kurealize pia at the end of the day, and that's what I think people get pushed towards. Christianity sio kitu watu wana believe, see what you believe. Your walk with God is personal. Haimanishi unajua hadi juzi nilikuwa naargue na msee na mwambia unajua Noah alikuwa anakata maji lakini bado alichaguliwa kubuild an ark. Mbona yeye? Ukiona God by your side bro, hakuna kitu huwezi achieve. Hakuna.
Bobby, manzo umetupea knowledge no masara man.
Thank you
for coming to invite next time unango.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I think we'd better have the best, a deeper conversation from here. Manze imekuwa very insightful. I hope youthman pale nje man umelearn a lot. Yes, this is Urban News every Monday to Friday tuko hapa, but every Friday kumbuka that we're always bringing in new guests. Unaget? So as a youthman, as a youngin pale mtaani man, this is your time to shine, this is your time to watch Urban News. 2 p.m, 7:30 p.m, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It is 7:30 p.m, and then 2 p.m, Monday to Friday. Check it out. My name is Eugine Micah. Wacha turudi kwa studio. We, umela nini Lucy?
Kijana kona maarifa.
I'm telling you. Unajua hii story ni ya content creation, and that is why Urban Gang may come through, unaona? Manze sponsored fully by Urban Gang, by CC Urban News man. We are in it man. Unataka itishe kwa how much?
Wacha tuendelee.
Wacha tuendelee. Ndio manze. Ladies and gentlemen, man tutaendelea kuwa moja every single day manze. Yeah, what? Zaski.